unbroken.
Watch where you're thinking, that they give you anything. You build them up while they tear you down, but still you never give up. You never give up.
They
No.
would soak the fire as you hope to rise. It was mostly lies that you broke inside. I know it's all love, I just gotta complain. I got your back, we gon' rise to the flames. You be at it again.
Hello PPW Nation and welcome to this fantastic Saturday here on our YouTube channel. I am one half of the Video Bros, I am Bobby Munson, and I'm joined as always by the man with the angelic voice. He's Mr. Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, look who's coming down to the ring to join us right now. It's re-education time. Bucky McGraw joining us. How you doing PPW Nation and how you doing Papa Smokes?
Hey, I'm doing great, Munson. How all my wrestling people doing out there?
Hopefully everybody's doing great, having a good old time, and now you're ready to take in a wrestling match here on our channel. As everybody in the PPW Nation live in the arena here, not very fond of this man right here. He's trying to give a re-education to everybody here in the audience, to all the guys in the back, everybody in the ring. This is Wrestling's Smartest Man, Papa Smokes, and it doesn't seem like that re-education is quite connecting with the fan base.
No, and he walks around with that book that's the golden path to re-education and re-enlightenment. He's got quite a few interesting things to say, but the Saskatoon crowd here at Cosmo Hall for PPW, they are not having it whatsoever, and he's not one of the popular characters around here.
Not at all. And while he might be someone that did not quite go all the way in the PPW Championship Tournament, he is someone that holds a very strong accolade here with his win-loss record. He has racked up more wins than losses by a long shot. One of the top billed wrestlers that we have here at Prairie Pro Wrestling at the moment, Papa Smokes. And storied history as well, too. Bucky McGraw, no stranger to pro wrestling rings here in Western Canada, and he has managed to rack up some great wins over the years. Bucky McGraw, potential for a future Prairie Pro Wrestling champion, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think undoubtedly, Munson. His record speaks for itself. This guy's experienced all over Canada, and he's one of Saskatchewan's biggest homegrown wrestling stars. I see a bright future for him in PPW.
As you can see here, look at it, maybe get that outfit off, but the PPW Nation having none of it. They're telling Bucky to, well, actually, they're chanting take it off, and he's having none of it by the sounds of it. I'm getting this back to front. Seems like the PPW Nation would rather Bucky McGraw stay or get into his wrestling gear. He'd rather stay fully clothed. We've seen this before. Bucky McGraw not willing to play to what the PPW Nation is asking. We're going to have a great matchup here because, again, a return to Prairie Pro Wrestling, Papa Smokes. This is the big one. We're being joined by that man right there, the man of two minds. We don't know who we're going to get in that ring, whether it's Jack or whether it's Pride, but they come as a collective. The man of two minds, Jack Pride, joining us here tonight.
And what an entrance here. What a very colorful and lit up entrance he's got. Ooh, wow, the fans just love Jack Pride.
They really do. He has had some great matchups here for us in Prairie Pro Wrestling already. He has been racking up wins all over the place. He's world traveled. This guy is starting to really make a name for himself in the pro wrestling scene. But again, I ask, who are we going to get here tonight? Are we going to get Jack or are we going to get Pride? Because these are two completely different individuals when it comes down to it. As the sign says right there, we like Jack, Pride, not so much.
And that's just it. Jack Pride is a package deal. He comes together like that. So we've seen both Jack and Pride come out within matches. You never know what you're going to get. They sometimes argue with each other, and you never know which side's going to win out.
It's going to be interesting to see. This should be a very, very good matchup, Pop Smoke. For all of you joining us, though, if this is your first time to the channel, we're going to ask you to go ahead and click subscribe and go ahead and hit the notification bell down below so you can know each time we release a new matchup here or any sort of content on our channel. But just keep in mind, every Saturday afternoon on brand new match. Look at this, Pop Smoke. I don't know if anybody's ever shook the hand of Bucky McGraw when it's been offered.
And I don't think Bucky McGraw knew what to do when there was a handout stretched offered to him.
Could we have a team up here? Could Bucky have finally found someone willing to work with him? It seems like Jack and Pride might be conflicted on this. Yes, we've got some confliction. Pride and Jack definitely not on the same page when it comes to working with Bucky McGraw. A lot of contemplation from Jack Pride whether or not he should continue in this match or whether he should be shaking the hand of Bucky McGraw, getting that re-education, going down the path of golden truth. But it looks like we're going to finally get a lockup right in the center of the ring. These two hooking up.
Pretty evenly matched on the lockup there, but Bucky's going to back him to the corner.
Again, that comes from that age and experience of Bucky McGraw being able to back his opponent up there. Jack saying a little bit of a hair pull to the referee, thinking that Bucky's using some shenanigans. We know Bucky McGraw not a stranger to shenanigans when it comes to pulling on the stops and trying to win a match. Very nice here from Bucky McGraw, using some of that technical wrestling ability that he's very well known for here to work Jack Pride's arm. Very well scouted by Jack, taking Bucky down, and look at that hold, Papa Smokes. There we go. That's a wrestling hold.
That's a beauty of an arm bar right there, and he's going to twist that neck over a little bit with his free arm at the same time.
Bucky pushing back against this one. A beautiful reversal again. Maybe watching that hair. The referee noticing it this time. Bucky going to the hair one too many times.
Bucky McGraw better watch it here. You can bend that rule book a few times, but some referees don't put up with much shenanigans.
And credit to the referees here at Prairie Pro Nation, Prairie Pro Wrestling, mind you. Sorry, this PPW Nation, Prairie Pro Wrestling. But the referees that we have had have been nothing short of excellent every single time. And just kudos to them and the work they do to keep things properly done inside that squared circle. And look at that beautiful reversal from Jack Pride. He takes Bucky straight down, and the PPW Nation are on fire here, Papa Smokes. They're loving them some Jack Pride right now.
Wow, and the technical wrestler that we know Bucky McGraw to be is absolutely confounded by Jack Pride here. He's beating Bucky McGraw at his own game early on in this match.
Stare down as these two go for the collar and elbow tie-up, but no, Bucky McGraw not going there this time. Goes for a kick right in the breadbasket. And a whip into the rope, but Jack up and over. And again, scouted and taken down. Jack Pride seems to have been doing his work, preparing himself for Bucky McGraw here tonight. He is on fire here, Papa Sports.
Yeah, and this is not how we're used to seeing Bucky McGraw start a match. Usually he wrestles and weakens his opponent a little bit here. He's completely on the ropes here after that double-legged leg drop.
Look at this, Jack Pride all over Bucky McGraw. Some beautiful athleticism there for the cover. Only a 2 count, but wow, Jack Pride bringing the fight here tonight.
Bucky's just going to roll to the outside, try and collect his thoughts a little bit, take a couple seconds. Whoa! He's not going to get those couple seconds.
Apparently not, because it's all fired up here tonight. You can see the PPW Nation. They're getting on their feet. They're cheering. They're clapping. They're loving what they're seeing here tonight. Mind you, anyone in the PPW Nation who knows, I'm sorry to interrupt my own self, but what a counter by Bucky McGraw. And that's that intelligence, that smartness of Bucky on display right there.
Those lucky fans in the front row there, too, are getting the real PPW live experience. It's up close, it's intimate, and it's wild. I recommend checking out a Prairie Pro Wrestling show live in Saskatoon.
Couldn't agree with you more, Pops, folks. Any of you that are in the area, check out all the social media of Prairie Pro Wrestling so you can know when we have our next live event and you can attend and be part of the PPW Nation live in Saskatoon. And a 2.5 count there. Jack Pride managed to kick out as this match continues.
And now we see Bucky McGraw take over onto the offensive. He's slowed the pace of this match a little bit. He's got a few shots over on Jack Pride, and now he's going to work him. We've seen this repeated charges from Bucky McGraw. This is really debilitating to him.
And you see it on the face of Jack Pride right there. Bucky gets him up and down. Oh, man, Bucky now going to hook that leg. 1, 2. No, not quite. Jack Pride fighting in himself to kick out. This match continues once again. Pride looking worse for wear now, and now Bucky going to utilize that rope, choking his opponent, going to, again, bend the rules just that slight little bit, Pops.
Cameraman all over the situation here. Great work by the PPW cameraman.
Those video bros at ringside, they do quite the hell of a job. And Nice, beautiful right hook from Bucky McGraw there. Coming in with that elbow right to the face of Jack Pride, but Jack Pride now fighting back, clubbing arms across the back of Bucky McGraw. And so it looks like he was going for a fisherman's suplex there, but Bucky reversing it into that backbreaker. Solid move. At 2.5, man, these two just don't know the word quit here tonight, Papa Smokes. What is it going to take for one of these two to finally finish their opponent off?
And we're seeing a good match here. This is back and forth professional wrestling. They're using big moves. They're using holds. They're tiring each other out. This is what professional wrestling is.
Did you see before the referee made the count, noticing that Jack Pride's one shoulder was still officially off the mat? He double-checked that before the count was made. Bucky being forced to push the shoulder down just that little bit to make sure that the count could start from the referee. Great refereeing here today. Again, what a maneuver. Kick right to the face of Bucky McGraw. You just never know where this is going to go. It is so back and forth here, Papa Smokes. It is electric. This is what PPW is all about. Glad you could join us here today. And beautiful left hooks coming in and blocked by Bucky. Damn it, that was awesome too. Going for the clothesline duck by Jack Pride underneath the legs. And solid right to the kisser.
Wow.
Jack's got something in store here. Beautiful neck breaker there. He's going to go for the cover. It's got to be over. The leg is hooked. No, Bucky still managing to kick out.
Bucky's in a tough way here. He's been pretty unsteady on his feet for the last 2 minutes in this match. Jack Pride going to town on Bucky McGraw here. I got to think this match is not long before it's finished.
It's got to be getting there, but we'll see. In fact, there is that fisherman suplex. Rolls over into the cover. No, 2.5. Still Bucky managing to find a way out of this thing.
Jack Pride's going to have to dig deep into his bag of tricks if he wants to put away a wily veteran like Bucky McGraw.
I got to tell you, he is putting up one hell of a fight here tonight, Pop Smokes. I believe the PPW Nation, just like myself, truly believe Jack Pride might have it all, but just as I speak, we get that excellence of Bucky McGraw coming in. And look at that. Boom, underhook, power bomb, cover. And how does Jack Pride kick out of that one?
Not to mention that vicious forearm to the back of the head when Bucky McGraw came out of the corner. I'm not sure if the ref would have liked that if he'd had a full-on look at it, but here we are, and Jack Pride now looking like he might go down in pinfall.
McGraw getting incredibly frustrated at this point. I don't think he expected that Jack Pride was going to give him the fight that he's giving him right now. And again, Jack finding another way back into this thing. Takes Bucky down. Going for that cover. That leg is hooked. It's still Bucky. Whoa. Oh, man, Pop Smokes. I thought we were going to have the upset of the night right there.
That was so close in that count.
And oh my goodness, there's that re-education book. We've seen this on more than one occasion. Bucky using that to his advantage to knock his opponents out.
And the referee has not noticed that he has that book in his hand.
Jack rolls him up. No, not quite. Just about a 3 count there. Jack just about stealing this one from Bucky McGraw. Oh, and it's been seen. The referee spots the book, and now it's not going to happen. You're going to have to find another way tonight, Mr. McGraw. That might come in the form of that one right there, as you see, knocking the referee into the corner. And he's pulled that book straight back into the center of the ring, Papa Smokes. Unbeknownst to the referee and unbeknownst to Jack Pride, DDT straight on the book, covers on top of Jack Pride. And we are finished. That is all she wrote, Papa Smokes. Your victor, Bucky McGraw, racking up another massive win here at Prairie Pro Wrestling.
Oh, and speaking of bags of tricks, I guess Bucky McGraw has a bag of tricks too, and the main thing in it is that book, that guide to re-education, and he's used it figuratively and literally throughout his PPW career to win matches here. And boy, the book comes into play again tonight.
It Sure did, and that's your victor right there, Bucky McGraw. What a great matchup we saw. And if you want to see many more matchups just like this, all you have to do is go ahead and click subscribe down below and that follow button. Follow along Prairie Pro Wrestling on all our social media. And hey, if you have an interest in becoming a pro wrestler yourself, head on over to Facebook and check out the Prairie Pro Wrestling Academy. You can train to be a wrestler right here in Saskatoon with some of the finest professionals in the industry today. Check out Prairie Pro Wrestling Academy on Facebook for your opportunity to become the next Prairie Pro Wrestling superstar. For all of you tuning in on YouTube here today, thank you for joining us. I am Bobby Munson, along with Papa Smokes, and thank you for being here, and we will see you next Saturday. Take care, everyone.